Okay, my fellow Americans, we can see here that these are the show times for Showtime's Regal Pavilion Stadium 12. That's in Port Orange, Florida. So, somebody at my job last week, when Michael, I'm a Fat Pig, so I get to eat more's movie, Fahrenheit 11/9, came out, that the only place you could go see it was in Jacksonville or Orlando or Gainesville. It was only playing in the big cities. So, if you look here, last Friday, tomorrow is the 28th, so last Friday would have been the 21st, and that's when it came out, and it flopped over the weekend. It was nowhere near Fahrenheit 9/11, which contained some truth in it, but it flopped. It only made $3 million at the box office, way less than they thought it should have. But you can see here that here's tomorrow and then Saturday the 29th. That would mean that 7 days ago it was Saturday the 22nd, which means that these times, right, as you know, today is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So new movies come out on Fridays, or tomorrow in this case. So, but they always come out. So that's the 29th. Tomorrow's the 28th, and that would mean that last Friday was the 21st, and that was the premiere of Michael, I'm a Big Fat Pig Hypocrite, so I Get to Eat More's movie came out. So, here you can see that the person that I work with was clearly not telling the truth, as you see the movies that came out last week. Now, this movie's premiering early, 4 o'clock this afternoon. Oh, there it is, Fahrenheit 9/11. So it's on here for today, which is 9/27. That means it was out a week ago. Yesterday. That means it came in with last Friday's movies. So the person that I work with propagandized everybody else that I work with by saying you could only go see it in big cities. So this is a telltale sign of a leftist. So this is Port Orange. Let's go and check the city that I work in, and that's going to be Epic. That's going to be Palm Coast Epic. So we'll go Epic. Oh, that's going to be Palm Coast Epic. So we'll go in there and we'll go Epic, 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 Palm Coast, COAST. Epic Palm Coast showtimes, and then we'll search that right there. And let's see. So again, you can see Saturday 28th. Movies that are playing now today came out last Friday, the 21st, and that would include Michael, I'm a Big Fat Pig, so I Get to Eat More's movie, Fahrenheit 11/9. And let's see, is it showing an Epic, the city in which I work? The city in which the person that said you could only go see it in big cities said it was only showing in? Look at that. There's today an Epic. That means it was out last Friday. Right there. 11/9. So another leftist caught in another lie. Let's see. Maybe it's just in those two theaters. Let's check Cobb. That's the big new theater in Daytona. Cobb, Daytona, showtimes. We'll get rid of Coast because there's no Daytona Coast other than the coast that's in Daytona. So here we go, the East Coast. Here we go. So Cobb, Daytona showtimes today. That's today. That's today right there. 9/27. That means that the movies that you're going to see were out last week, except for early premieres. So let's see. Maybe it's not showing a Cobb. Maybe it's not showing there. Let's see if that person. Oh no! The leftist lied again. The communist leftist propagandist lied again. Okay. Well, it's in every theater just about. The only one I couldn't find it in was the right here, Ormond Beach. So, whenever a leftist tells you something, be sure to check it out for yourself. Okay, because the odds are they're lying. All right. So the Regal here in Ormond Beach is the only theater that it isn't showing in, and it didn't premiere in. So all these theaters, all three of these theaters, had this movie come out within Volusia County and Flagler County, right here on the coast where we live and where I work, and where the person that I work with said that you couldn't see it locally. So, again, whenever a leftist tells you something, make sure you check it for yourself. Good luck, my fellow Americans.